Something's Brewing is sponsored by Willimantic Brewing Company.
Something's Brewing takes us to East Hampton. Yankee Cider Company just opened their new tasting room at the end of August. Now, they've been making ciders for quite some time, but now they have a lot of varieties. Plus, it's all made and grown right here in Connecticut. Kevin Staley joining us now, owner of Yankee Cider Company. So nice to see you again.
Good to see you as well.
So you finally did it.
Yes,
Yay!
yes, we're finally in our new space. It's been a very long road. I think almost 3 years in total since we purchased this property. But yes, we finally arrived. We're finally here. Absolutely.
And so viewers who don't know, you're family owned. You do this with your parents, right?
I do this with my parents. We own Staley Farm and Winery over on Town Street. This new location is still in East Hampton, still part of our family farm, but it's just around the corner on 23 Petticoat Lane. So yes, we do both the wines and the ciders, all with fruit that we grow on our farm.
Let's talk about the ciders.
Absolutely, absolutely. We started in, probably 2016 with our New England Dry. That was our flagship cider, and we're going to try that one today.
What does it taste like?
So the New England Dry is made with McIntosh Delicious and Honeycrisp apples. We're using a blend, again, of everything that we grow here. And we're letting the fermentation run all the way through. So very, very low sugar content on that. It's almost like an apple champagne. It's a very light apple note because the sugar content is so low, but you still have that nice refreshing carbonation, and that's what makes the drink absolutely effervescent and very refreshing, for sure.
And best of both.
Yes, the best of both. Because you're starting with something so dry, it cuts the sweetness of the fresh cider, the sweet cider. So it's not too sweet, not too dry either. And then that nice light carbonation, it again, really refreshing, very easy drinking with that one. The dry, I think of more as like a special occasion, whereas the best of both, the Bob, like an everyday afternoon kind of one. Yeah, for sure.
And how about the raspberry?
The raspberry and the blueberry are both done in a little bit different style.
Okay.
A lot of different cideries, a lot of different breweries, when they're doing a fruited beverage, they're not always fermenting out the fruit with the main fermentables. That's what we're doing on these ones. It's called a co-fermentation. So the apples and the berries are getting fermented together at the same time. It gives us a nice light flavor, but you don't have any of those flavorings, none of those extracts or anything. So the blueberry, the raspberry on both of those is very subtle. And then again, all of our ciders are pretty much a little bit on the drier side. So you have not too sugary, not too sweet with that. So the focus is more on the fruit versus just this sugar bomb in your mouth. Yeah.
So Kevin, since you mentioned this is family owned and operated, here's Dad.
Yes, yes. My father, Chris, he's in charge of the orchards here, as well as our primary cider maker. I do assist him. I have a hand in everything, but Dad's kind of the main organizer here for sure. Yeah.
So you had mentioned Honeycrisp and McIntosh. Any other apples that you have on the farm here?
We grow approximately 20 different types right now, and that has been changing over the last few years. The new orchard is roughly about 700 new trees, 2.5 years old at this point. We're going more towards cider apples, tending to be less known from the general population of apples that people can buy in the grocery store. There are just a ton of different types of apples. There's hundreds out there.
Well, this has been so great. Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you.
It's always nice to come here. All right, well, congratulations again. And let's have a toast.
Absolutely.
I'm doing the raspberry, guys. And you have?
I have our best of both.
Best of both
And
and
I
the
have
dry.
the dry.
Love it. All right, cheers. Something's brewing at Yankee Cider Company.
Cheers.